Field is set. 4 men in the ring on the off. Wrong line and put away for 4.
Adjudicates that as a bye. Yeah, big Raheem Zadran opens his account as well. That's a good start for
the Clint Eastwood-like hat. Executed.
And well, the man has made a promise.
Going wider at the stumps.
That's one area Bangladesh, and I'm sure they will have looked back at that and will
lost a bit of clarity in the process. Slow ball, I think, a slow bounce.
The slower deliveries in the Tri-Nation. Harith Rauf got him out, and I heard some.
That's a beauty.
He was expecting that one to come, and that just shaped.
The value of shots on this surface, you'll recover the score. For a 4, Afghanistan after 4, 19 without a wicket.
Very keenly contested rivalry. Lanka was one of the changes to the team.
His first over, one of the 2 changes made by Bangladesh.
It's an area they've had problems in recent times. Gurbaz, the left-hand right-hand combination to combat Nasim Ahmed.
2 overs is a bit too much to my liking. But I like the fact that Mohammad Nabi and Rashid Khan, and then comes a bit of confidence looking at how Siddiqui Athal power play. That's what pressure can do to you in a must-win game.
Really well bowled. So many glorious moments for the nation, but rarest.
Right, since the Asia Cup, probably the confidence would have dealt a bit.
Really, the 5th and 6th overs are ones that they target.
International cricket, it's very hard for him to get an opportunity when you have the likes of Tanzi.
Misses out from Saifuddin. 22 for none. Most liked Bangladesh fans who are probably outnumbering to one of their very favoured cricketers. He was very good last night again.
In their numbers, the Tigers support. They are the happiest side at the moment. They've started well in the power play, just still in the power play.
Much more like it. He's technically very correct, but he also has power to burn.
Desperation here. So many dot deliveries, been quiet both these batters for a while. The angle was going away from the right-hander. Picked it up.
And again, back to cash in the final over the fielding restrictions, and 10 from 2 deliveries.
Stroke, as far as I'm concerned. On the up, through the offside. Beautiful head delivery by Mustafiz. Just the back of the length delivery, which this
goes to the cutter. It looked like a frustrated Jonathan Trott there. They didn't have yesterday to get up to a better total tonight.
Winners of the side can do that. In the air, down at square leg for a second, he's in the game.
By the 30-yard circle that he's allowed to work with, he immediately drops him.
Last ball of the previous over. Not tight. Saif Hassan, unfortunately, it will go down as a chance.
Definitely takeable as the men in blue look to square the series this evening. Tended to see the economy rate Afghanistan looking to target in this Bangladesh bowling lineup this evening.
Proper bowlers with Saifuddin, who's bowling the second over. Sorry for most of. You have that balanced mindset. Two is a call. I think the new approach by Afghanistan. Gone are the years where they had played likes of Gulbuddin Naib, Karim Janat, and
Darren Muscat, the Asia EAP qualifier. It's lining up to be a really good.
It's quite hot, and the pitches are good for batting. This is an excellent hit. Rishad Hussain, he dispatches it over long on for a mighty hit.
Went for 33 last night. Did pick up 2 wickets to extend your arms through it. Very well played. A good flourish down. Tries to repeat the dose. Repeatedly done. Leg spinner. And much more like it from after.
Rashad, first one coming down the track. The second was yesterday we saw Rashid Khan, the other leg spinner from Afghanistan. He's larger pitch craves as a leg spinner. That was two.
There, he hasn't timed this one.
Occasion going for the glory.
Out. Just as Afghanistan get going, it's a bit.
Says the length was fuller, slightly short of this.
Should generate a catching opportunity, and it's taken.
Atul. Very good contribution, 23 of 19.
It's a factor as well, wasn't it? Coming over the wickets instead of angling in and into that hitting.
That's a short ball. Yesterday as well, in the first T20 international. Slower bouncer. Yeah?
Hello, Devinder. Hello, everyone. Yes, it's a good batsmen are not ready to read that length, and though they go off at all.
Excellent delivery. Hits the deck, gets full.
He must not get out, Ibrahim, in the last over, so he's got to just calm down a little bit. There's so many.
This opens up, and he's someone who's got the ability to accelerate at the end. If you remember that.
What a knock that was. Attacks in the world.
Nicely turned away for a single strike.
Losing wickets up front so that they can go for the.
Bit of miscommunication between the two batters.
Obviously did not really do his DA.
Excellent delivery to finish at square. Beautifully bowled. Slow.
I know for a fact that the leggy, and well, he did after being hit for a couple of sixes. That's short and straight and full. Spin bowling. Here's an example of it. Straight over his head.
Slam down the ground. Picks the length very early. Going for the cut. 4s and 3 6s so far in this innings. They bowl differently, the Afghan spinners. Nicely timed for his.
He doesn't really have to go flat because his natural loop, yet he's pretty good with this. Clearly you have to be a British. He has done so far in his career. After 10, 69 for 1.
Turns through how they want to progress from here onwards for the next 5 overs.
The Asia Cup. Limits the angle. Actually, he forces them to play that shot. Be riders, so he knows the field. He knows the.
Brilliant. Ibrahim cannot believe it. Ibrahim again for Nasoom.
See, he forces the bat, but Rashad looked pretty confident and.
Excellent delivery. It has been a lot of talk about.
It's difficult batting in the middle order if you're making your debut. Backs himself. Got the inside part of the bat. He's off the mark though. After
Domestic T20 tournaments. Hits it down the ground. Could be caught. Caught on the boundary. Rashad strikes. Jubilant the Bangladeshi supporters.
To go for that $1 million shot, 6. We'll know how talented he is. Leaves the crease very early in the piece for 1.
Around a decade in domestic cricket. Nicely hit down the ground for a single. Still Umar Jai, Nabi and Rashid to come, so plenty. Massive! Just for 6. Tremendous blow.
This one was right into the hitting slot, Garja. But I think this has hit the roof and then maybe run underneath the net. Afghanistan in a bit of a sticky position. There's a sense. seem to have had problems. Shariful Islam and Saifuddin are very, very economical this evening.
And slower cutters into the pitch, and Rahmanullah Gurbaz, amazing.
And that really bucks the trend. We had that West Indies Nepal Historic Unity Cup last week. Yeah, you're spot on. Want the second, but Gurbaz is sent back. Probably rightly.
The end.
Again, he wants two. He's so quick, Afghanistan. Of course,
A couple of deliveries, and Rashid will cash those out. So you might just want Rashid.
Is that they're a little behind where they would like to be. Big hits. Was unlucky yesterday evening. It's an area of the ground that's so the screws. Another big blow. Ahmed.
Well, he is 10 sixes in a match in the Under-19 Asia Cup, and just lost.
And he's pumped over the offside, but straight to the man. As Hussein Iman has judged that really well, and he's made it look first time this series to hit 6 and get out the next ball.
Awareness of where he was. The shot was on, he played it well.
I think they miss him. The fact that he was left-handed.
Again, you talk about exceptional, talk about if you want to see it really, the nature is absolutely outstanding. In Bangladesh have won the toss. They think that it'll be a better wicket later on. But on the
Better length.
batter's quick run taken. Look at that shot into his arc, and Azam just jumps out. Joy of the Afghan fan.
If they can finish well between the wickets, he'll cash in on the slight fumble out at deep cover.
Going if there is an opportunity. Let's have a look at that 6 once again, and where exactly the ball went.
And good. Yeah, wide says.
Fair decision out there in the middle by the.
It was over the head of the cover fielder, and he'll scamper back for a couple. For
Challenge for fast bowlers to bowl in the death overs against two high quality delivery. Knocks him over. Striking for Bangladesh. The partnership has been broken. And it's a very celebration time for Bangladesh.
Gurbaz probably was trying to go straight down. He's been excellent, rewarded with a big wicket of Gurbaz, who's gone for 30.
A series between Afghanistan and Bangladesh. Mohammad wants to run.
But now with the form he's been in, this was a perfect Yorker. It was the back of the length that I was talking about with the new ball. With Steve. Or probably not. That's another good Yorker. Extra bounce even on a pitch which hardly has any grasses.
Lobs it over.
38 of 25 from the last game.
Full, just a single to the men on the boundary, deep midfield.
Both Umar Zai and Mob.
Gets it over and away to side.
Asserted the fielding efforts.
Drop! Iman dropping on the boundary at long off. Was in the air for long. Shot and pulled powerfully.
That was hit by Mohammad Saifuddin, set up beautifully, and the form with Nabi better off bowling it nice and full, just like Star will be hoping somehow to get 150 minimum.
Afghanistan.
Tire stumps and a flat bat. A couple of seconds that he's in the game was always.
He has found the gap through the onside for 5 in 20 overs.
Couple of bounds in the last over, 147 for 5.
Not quite getting the acceleration that was needed at the top of the order. Gurbaz
Play to make this a happening game for themselves. That is Afghanistan.
From 2 half centuries, Rashid Khan will hold the key as well in the middle overs.
First 6, Afghanistan, if they are to tease,